Hello and welcome. Sorry about the delay there. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to tonight's live. Welcome into tonight's second live of the day. If you weren't here for the first one, we had one this afternoon. And if you're new to the channel, this is a true crime channel. We do talk true crime daily here, and I'm Tanya or TitaniumBuilt. You can call me either or. And if you're returning Titan, welcome back. Thank you for joining me again. If you're here the second time, thanks, because that's a double thanks. That means that we've been through a lot today with Madeline Soto's case. So that's what we're going to continue to cover tonight. But before we do that, we'll give it a couple of seconds. We'll get some people to come into the chat, get relaxed, say hello to above you, say hello below you. I always say you never know. You make a friend. Never know. And as you guys are doing that, I already have that in there. I thought I'm ahead of myself. Look at that. Look at that. That's good. That's good. If you guys don't mind taking a second to hit the like button, if you guys don't mind, it does help the algorithm. I mean, it does. We can't deny that. More likes we get, it seems like the way it like pushes us out, and then we get more people coming into the chat, and it's like, that's even better, you know? New people are fun, but old people are great. So welcome in, everybody. I'm going to say hi to some people for the second time today. Hey, Mary Beth. Hey, Cheryl. Welcome back. Hey, Jan. I'm sorry I had to change the time. I didn't realize I was going to have to redact so much of this stuff. Oh my gosh. It's hey, Doodlebug. It's a lot to go over. I was reading through it as I'm like, okay, so I started reading through the document, and then I like got 3 sentences in, and I was like, yeah, we're going to be redacting some stuff tonight. So I had to redact a whole bunch of stuff out of the documents. But I mean, you'll still very much well get the point. Hey, Jana, welcome in. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Juju. Hey, ALR. Welcome in, everybody. And Lenora's here. She didn't catch the one before, but she caught this one. Okay, a boo thing made me dinner night. Whoa. Which is odd because I'm always the one cooking. That's me and Vincent. But since I built an entire flower bed and I planted her hydrangeas and daffodils, she made salad, fried chicken strips, and rice. That's so sweet. And I love that people that don't cook, our go-to food is always chicken and rice. That's me. That's hands down one of my favorites to make because it's like something easier that I can make. I won't mess it up. Yeah, how is your brother? Hey, Frenchie. Hey, Princess Mega Elsa. Oh, Too Many Shoes. Oh, I love that name. I think we've talked about that before. I have too many shoes. Hey, ALR. I think I said that already. Otto's here. We got some people flowing in now. Here we go. Michelle, Ladybug, West Virginia Hollow Girl. Well, welcome in, everybody. You know, I started to say I'm not going to say everyone's name, and then I start saying people's name, and it's like I can't stop. Hey, Richie. Hey, Catherine, you got a new phone. Oh, nice. I bet it's nice. I love getting new stuff, especially new phones. I told Vincent earlier I'm going to be known as the girl that likes Target. I'm going to be known to everybody as the girl that likes Target. I know. 60 more charges, Harley Rider. 60. Can you imagine him sitting in his cell today thinking, or his pod or whatever he's sitting in? He's probably just thinking like, yeah, I got these couple charges. You know, maybe I'll get out. Maybe I won't. Yeah, you ain't going nowhere, sir. Hey, everybody. Welcome in. I'm highlighting everyone's name. So if you guys will hear me say your name, I'm just going through and highlighting. Happy Cappy. That one makes me happy. Boo thinking cook amazingly. I just usually beat her to it. See, that's the opposite over our house. I can cook. I used to cook all the time. But I don't cook anymore because Vincent started cooking and he just started cooking 8 years ago. He never stopped. He actually made us dinner tonight. He's amazing. I don't know. I don't know what I do. I would be starved to death if it wasn't for him, for sure. I used to cook, but then I stopped after my mom passed away. Because I would cook for her mainly, because after my accident, I wasn't allowed to cook at all there for a while. So she had to cook for me. So it was kind of like I was giving her helping her out because she helped me out. But then I just kind of stopped cooking. And then all of a sudden I met Vincent and it was perfect. It was perfect for us because, he likes to cook. He doesn't really like it, I don't think, but he does it. He does it every night. But if you guys want to join our channel membership, I will put the link to that in the chat throughout the live, and we would love to have you join. You get different perks, different, things of that nature. Chili is my go-to. Very easy to crock pot. Oh, it is. That is one of my go-tos actually. In the winter, yeah. I'll cook chili at least once or twice a year. I will do that. That's about it. So you're kind of right. Your fiance is way better cook than you, Frenchie. He's like a chef. Oh, wow. See, I don't like food. That's my problem. Like, I am so picky. It stinks. It stinks. I wish I liked everything, but Vincent loves everything. But like coconut, really. I mean, he loves everything. He loves the weirdest things I've ever seen in my life. He'll eat it all. But me, not me. Like, he likes, like, that's not weird, but he likes like tofu. He has like these little tofu bars. I don't know. To me, they look like sticks of butter. I'm like, oh, you're going to eat that? But he's like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, you're going to eat that? You're so picky too, Pocket American Bully Mama. Okay, I don't feel so bad then. There's someone else that's picky. I'm so bad. It's like, if a toddler will eat it, I'm there. I'm there, I'm there for it. Yeah, Aries, are you here? You better not be there lurking and not telling us you're here. I'll go ahead and get started because we'll be talking. A 3-year-old palate. That's me. That's me. If a toddler will eat it, like a little kid, or like, when you give them like chicken tenders and fries, when they start eating that, that's me. Sit me with the kids, sit me with the 5-year-olds at Thanksgiving and Christmas and all the times, because I eat like a kid and I don't drink. Just leave me be. But we are going to go over, like I said, Maddie Soto's case tonight. I have like a whole thing of notes. I need to add a different page. So I don't have to keep like scrolling to the bottom of my second page. But earlier today, hey, Jesus loves me. Earlier today, I came on to tell you guys about the new 60 counts that were filed against Stephan Stearns in the case of, Maddie Soto. That is a stepdaughter that he is accused of now of SAing, and she is no longer with us. I think we can probably say it now in 10 minutes, but she's been unalived, and he is the prime suspect. As of right now, he is the only suspect. But I remember that cop in the press conference, and I keep forgetting to pull that up. When they asked him, is like this the only person that's going to be charged or something, or actually wasn't that. They said, is there any like filings on Jen yet? Like arrests on Jen or something like that, or like along those lines. And he's like, not yet. Like he said yet, like not yet at the end. And it was like kind of under his breath. And I was like, oh, did I hear that right? So I'm wondering. We've missed you too, Richie. But yeah. Quantico is a prison. I think Vincent's actually been there. Isn't Quantico off of California? Isn't it the prison that's Quantico Bay or something? I don't know. Let me know. No, Cheryl, I didn't. Whoa, what the heck? Hey, Sarah. There's some crazy cases. I do want to cover, shoot, now I'm going to forget. We have another missing college student. So we've had 2 now. This is Riley Strain, and I'm going to show you his picture really quick before we get started. This kid, the picture to the right, when I saw this picture today, it reminded me of like Ethan Chapin almost in a way, but more like more boyish. But this boy is missing right now. He was kicked out of a bar in Nashville when he was visiting some friends, and the friends waited like 12 or 16 hours to call. And there's a video that was released of him, and he's like stumbling around the streets. I mean, he's drunk. He got kicked out of a bar. I mean, he's drunk. I think we've all seen it or been that way, like around his age. Like you've seen it or you've been that drunk. Like it's really sad. It's really, really sad. So I'm gonna I just want to get his picture out there. We'll probably go over that one tomorrow or the next day. I also reached out to Pascal. If you haven't seen it, go watch it. But wait for me to watch it too. But he did an interview with Sebastian's real father, Seth. He did like a phone interview, I believe it was, because I had it like in my pocket. But I was listening to it, but it was great. Excellent. Pascal did a fine job asking the right questions. getting us a lot of answers. So I reached out to him through Twitter to see if I could play his video, because I don't usually play other creators' videos other than like Nancy, you know what I mean? So I wanted to make sure it was cool with him before I did any of that. But we will probably do that either tomorrow. If we can do it, if he writes me back, we'll do it tomorrow. But I did send him this document today. So I was hoping maybe that'll give me some good graces with him, because he was asking on Twitter when I happened to be on there for the document. And I was like, oh, I have it. I'll give it to you. Go check your email. Because I sent him a message. Probably should have sent it to his page, but I'm sure he wouldn't mind. He seems like a very nice guy. So this is actually from the city of Kissimmee. This is the police department news release. And they released this today at 11:16. And it says 60 new charges filed against Stephan Stearns. Man, to be a fly on that wall when they came and served him these papers. Like, how many, do they just like give you a flash drive at that point when it's that many charges? Did you see it? Did you see it was so good. It was so good. A lot of the stuff that I was saying, his dad was asking, like about the bullies in school, like, well, Pascal asked about that. And then the dad was kind of like, well, I don't know, like the internet thing almost. I didn't know his dad was a sheriff. So that's, yeah. And if you guys are not following Sebastian Rogers' case, make sure you follow us tomorrow and subscribe and all that stuff, because it's a really interesting case too. It's a missing boy. The state's attorney's office for the 9th Judicial Circuit has filed 60 new criminal charges against Stephan Stearns, date of birth 4/25/86, the man associated with the Madeline Soto case. Shortly after Madeline Soto's disappearance, several disturbing images and videos were found on Stephan Stearns' phone. The city of Kissimmee Police Department quickly arrested Stearns, who remains in custody with the Osceola County Department of Corrections with no bond. The investigation revealed more images and videos depicting criminal acts. The Kissimmee Police Department provided this evidence to the state's attorney's office, which found cause to file the following charges. And they're all, I'm going to highlight these here so you can kind of like see them, because I may have to like, abbreviate some. 8 counts of S battery on a child under 12, 5 counts of S battery with a child 12 to 18, 7 counts of lewd and lascivious, I think I'm saying that wrong, molestation, 40 counts of unlawful possession of materials depicting S performance by a child, 10 or more images. There's 10 or more images, and he has 40 counts of those. That's insanity. The amount of stuff that they saw on his phone. You know what I mean? Hey, Nurse Trixie, welcome in. Can you imagine, like, oh my gosh, those officers. I'm going to grab my drink real quick. I should have grabbed a water instead of the soda. Hey, Heather. He is going down. He will never get out, even without the capital charge. Yeah. Well, I think they're going to actually capital. I think that if it's like these kind of charges, that does consider a capital. I still feel mom will be charged too. I still feel she was with child. I don't know why, but these are my gut feelings. There is something going on. Lascivious. Thank you, Ladybug. I actually looked up the word right before the live. Like I had it like so I could hear it. And I was like, I've got this. Totally don't have this ever when it comes to like me trying to remember to do something. No. But that's why I love you guys, because you guys you'll spell it out for me. And I love that. See, Catherine, I don't know. I don't know. Because there's other pictures on there. And I hope that some of those pictures, I hate for any child to go through that. But for one child to go through all of that, I mean, that would be just downright the most evil thing probably I've ever heard in my life. But we're going to go through it. I'm going to get your guys' opinion on it. Because there's some words in there. I'm like, whoa, we got to redact, and I'll just let you know what they are. We appreciate the efforts of our partners. It just says all that kind of stuff. Okay, it says, with this being a complex case with many facets, our work is not done, and we are continuing our investigation into the timeline leading up to Madeline's death. So that kind of says all I need to hear right there. Is theirs in here? I didn't see it, but there he is. Oh, I like that, Aries. It's your reaction to adversity, not adversity itself, that determines how your life story will develop. Love that. Thank you, Mary Beth, so much for gifting a membership. That's so sweet. I'm like, who got it? I don't even see. Oh, Juju. See, the memberships are still working. I don't have no idea about those memberships. Hey, Kim. Yeah. You had to Google me too. Earlier, I did. I was like, because if I don't know, I don't even try to pretend, y'all. Because I know if I don't know, not to be like me or not say like anyone's ignorant or like you guys are dumb or anything, but like I feel like if I don't know what something is, like there's going to be at least one person out there that probably doesn't know either. At least, just one. I mean, even if it's just one, we might be the, crazy ones together. But I think that, that's why I always try to, give them to you guys if I need to. I didn't pull this file up, so we're just going to pull it up now. And I pulled it up with the wrong dang thing. Okay. Open with Chrome. Let me make sure this is the one that's redacted. Now, if you guys want to see the one that isn't that's unredacted, I can get you the information for that one too. Yeah, Ashley, that's true. He's probably done this more than we know. But he may have gotten a new phone, a new iCloud account. I mean, I don't know. We were looking into his Reddit post today. So if you guys missed the earlier live, we mostly talked about the 60 counts, but at the end, probably like the last half hour, I don't know how long we were even on the line live, but the last like 20 minutes to half hour, we definitely we went over some of his Reddit posts and like I was like, what are we even reading right now? But believe you me, we're going to go through some more. I'm going to go through I'm going to try to go through some, and then, that way I can get them, kind of highlighted for you guys. Like the ones that, mean something to us. Now let me close. Okay. So this one I'm actually going to put in. This one is the one that's not redacted. So if you guys want to, you can follow along. I'm going to put it in the chat. And I got this from Nerdy Addict over on Twitter. And I'm going to pull up their Twitter really quick. I thought I had it up. That way I could put their link in there because they have some really good posts. There it is. They post a lot about things that we would like to look at. I don't know what that is. We'll have to look at that. Okay. Because he always has like videos and stuff. So here's his Twitter, and then I posted the first link. That was the unredacted version of the PCA or I guess it's like what would you call this? His charges, the circuit court. Yeah. Charges for his charges, man. Wow. He's got a lot. He's going to be there for the rest of his life. I mean, he might as well just go ahead and get comfortable. Make a friend or a couple, start maybe, find someone to protect him. Because with these charges, he's going to need some protection, y'all. Because this stuff doesn't fly in the big house. There's a lot of stuff that flies, but this isn't one of them. This isn't one of them. Not when you're dealing with a child, You see all of these? Okay, so I'm going to scroll through these. So he has 8 counts. So all 8 of these will be the same. It's going to be S battery with a child under 12. Count 9 through 13, S battery with a child 12 through 18. Familial or custodial authority. Now, the first 8 are capital offenses. Then we have lewd or lascivious. I can't say it. M word. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of those. And then the 40 counts of unlawful possession of materials depicting S performance by a child, 10 or more images. And the images are alarming. Like they explain what they are. They don't show, thank God, they don't show anything. But, like they wouldn't show a child, but, they don't show anything as an example. So the familial means that it's a person that's in like their care, I believe, like a person of authority. You couldn't get it to work? Oh, man. Wonder why. Let me see if I can do it again. If not, it should be under, is it not working for you guys? Let me see. Maybe it's because it's, oh, it's like saying to go to the channel. Wait. Let's see. I opened it in the wrong extension. Is it working now? Yeah, it's working for me. Try it again. Because, yeah, I pulled up for me, but maybe it's because I'm like signed in under something, but it shouldn't be. Oh, the Twitter link. Yeah, the Twitter link and the other one the first one the last one I just put in, this one, that one just worked for me. Yes, Kim. Yes. Yes, that's correct. So this is going to be from the prosecuting attorney, and they don't bring out these kind of charges unless they've got the proof. So I'm assuming these are all pictures and photos that were on videos and photos that were on his phone. Now, how did Jen never see any of these? How did she never, not one time, not see something, anything? You know, I can't get it out of my mind that she was that naive and stupid to this. There's just no way in this world. Let me blow this up so y'all can see it. You're probably like, we can't even see that document. That's why it took me off the screen, so it was easier. But it says, in the name and by authority of the state of Florida, Andrew Asher Bain, state attorney of the 9th Judicial Circuit, prosecuting for the state of Florida in Escala County by and through the undersigned designated assistant state attorney under oath, charges that Stephan Michael Stearns, a person 18 years of age or older, on or about, and I highlighted all the dates because there's a lot of different dates, on or about the 19th day of June 2019 in said county and state, did in violation of Florida statute commit an S battery upon a female identified as redacted, a person less than 12 years of age, and in furtherance thereof, Stephan Michael Stearns and his redacted, which is his male body part, penetrated the mouth of female identified as redacted. He's sick. He's a sick puppy. Now, this is count 1. Count 2 is the same count. This is going to be on the 2nd day of July, though. The first one was on, the 19th day of July. I don't mean to keep going back and forth. Now, this one is going to be a little bit different. This one was on the 12th day. And it says in South County and State. I'm just going to read from after the date because it all says the same at the top. Did in violation of Florida statute commit S battery upon a female identified as redacted, a person less than 12 years of age, and in furtherance therefore, Stephan Michael Stearns with his redacted, penetrated, or had union with the S organ of a female identified as redacted. He's a sick puppy. And if I didn't redact all these, I'm sorry. And, I'm hoping I did. So this one is going to be the 22nd day of July. And this is going to be the same. Stephan Michael Stearns with his redacted, penetrated the mouth of the female identified. Count 5 is the same, but it's on the day of 29th of July, 2022. So how old would that be her? How old would that make her? 11? My Lord. Wow. Same thing with that one. Count 6. Count 7 is the same, but it's the 2nd day of August. So let's just go through these. So we have, look at these dates. The 2nd day of July, the 12th day of July, 22nd day of July the next year, the 29th day of July the next year. What's going on with July? Like the 19th and then the 29th, like the middle, the end of July. Or is the other one June? No, those are July. So the 2019, July 19th, the 2nd, and the 12th. I'm sorry, July of 2019. And then July of 2022, like he's back at it again. That's just kind of weird. And then count 6 is the same, but it's the August 2nd, 2022. Like that is so disturbing to me. Like she should be thinking about buying her school supplies and getting ready for school. Figuring out what her first day of school is going to be, her outfit for the day. This is just too much, you know, he's just, man, it's so sad that she had to be the victim in all of this for him to stop. It literally took a life for him to be caught and stop. So these are all about, you know, redacting and penetrating the mouth of a female. And we all know who the female is. It's redacted in these files. They did give us a birthday though in the last file, and it's her birthday. This is the same, I believe. No, so it's not. The second day of August. So the one we just read was, you know, penetrate the mouth. The same day, penetrated the anus of a female. What in the hell? And it says, of the female identified as redacted. So that this female is identified. And we can only assume, yep, Ashley, she'd be out of school for summer break. Yep. Until like August, the middle of August, usually that's when they go back. Yep. So I'm wondering if mom's at work. He ain't working in Disney right now. You know? He is definitely not working at Disney. Oh yeah, they weren't all. Yeah, I doubt all of his encounters were documented. So this one is the 15th day of August. Penetrate the mouth. I'm just like reading through them because like it's, you know, easier than reading the whole thing and getting everyone confused. So the 14th day of June, 2023. Let me see. While in a position of familiar or custodial authority with a female identified as redacted, a child 12 years of age or older, but younger than 18 years of age, engaged in an act which constitutes S battery with a female identified as redacted. In furtherance, therefore, Stephen Michael Stearns with his redacted penetrate the mouth of female as redacted. This is the same. This is the 19th day of June. So same day. No, that was the 14th day we just read. So this is the 19th day. 5 days later. That is so freaking sick. 5 days freaking later. Didn't even give the girl a damn break. I mean, just a break. You know, I mean, I couldn't even imagine being 13, you know, or getting ready to turn 13 and this is happening to you. Man, I thought I had it rough. Man, I had it so good. You know, like these cases make me really, really realize how lucky we all were, because we're all still here. Even if we had a shitty childhood, it's not as shitty as hers. I guarantee you freaking me. If this doesn't make you want to go and hug your parent, I don't know what will, you know? I mean, whew. This is the next one, that same thing, I think. Yep, penetration of the mouth. And this date was the 19th day of June, then the 23rd day of June. This one, he penetrated the female genitals. So penetration of the female genitals. I don't know how some of these words I have to say. YouTube, do not get me. We are trying to educate people over here. I'll go see if they got me yet. Sometimes they'll get you right on stream. They haven't got me. Okay, that's good. Thank you, YouTube. We're just trying to educate ourselves. So this is the 23rd day of June, 2023. 26th day of June. Penetration of the mouth. 3 days later. And then the 29th day of June, which is the same, or 3 days after that. Are you kidding me? Hold on. 23rd day, 26th day, 29th day. Every 3 days. Good golly. I know, Wiz, they do. I should be able to say it too. I usually do say most of them. I can't even imagine that. Oh, man. This says that he has battery with a female identified as, and I redacted all that. I don't know why. I don't know why I redacted all that. I think it was just like S battery of the victim. And then this one is count 14. Andrew Asher Bain, state attorney for the Judicial Ninth Circuit. I'm going to go to here. So charges that Stephan Michael Stearns, a person 18 years of age or older, on or about the 19th day of June, 2019, in said county and state, did in violation of Florida statutes intentionally force or entice a female identified as redacted, a person less than 12 years of age, to touch the redacted of Stephan Stearns in a lewd or lascivious manner. And I just keep saying it even worse and worse every time I have to say lascivious. Count 15 is the same, intentionally force or entice a female to touch in a lewd, manner. 12th day of July. First one was the 19th day of June. These are both 2019. Count 16. He intentionally touched a female identified as redacted, a person less than 12 years of age, in a lewd or lascivious manner, and in furtherance, therefore, Stephan Stearns with his tongue have union with the redacted of a female. And not upper region either. I can put that lightly. This is a sick puppy. This one is on the 31st day of July, 9 days later. Intentionally touch a female and with his hands touch the, privates of a female. Then count 18 is on the 25th day of July. So what was this one? 31st day of July, 2022. This one is 25th day of July, 2022. The same thing, intentionally touched a female. And it says, Stephan Michael Stearns, with him redacted, touched the clothing covering the S organ of a female identified as redacted. This is the same thing. This is the 2nd day of August, 2022. Like, these dates are crazy. This is the same thing. With his redacted, have union with the redacted organ of a female. 21st day of March, 2022. Count 20. Count 21. Now, this is the one that gets me. This is the one I about freaked out about. Now, I don't know if I'm just freaking out because I'm just freaking out, or if I'm freaking out because I'm seeing this date. Why does it say 2nd day of July, 2019, and the 26th day of February, 2024? Like on her birthday when they celebrated? Or is that the day after they celebrated? But it's the day that she went missing. Like, what? So do they have video proof of that? Let me see if I can look into that. I don't know if anyone would even be talking about that yet. Because according to, Stephan, he took her to school February 26th, 2024. We're in 2024, right? So I'm wondering, it says that Okay, this is really gross. So count 21 through 60 are all the same except for the dates change. So sorry, I have like the most like worst cough right now. But so what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the first one to you as best as I can because some of it is redacted because some of it is wow. I cannot say that on YouTube probably, but I'm going to try to give it out the best that I can. And then if someone, if you know it, maybe not say it because I don't want you to get in trouble, but like, maybe you can help me figure out how to help everyone, but because it's a lot. So it says that they charged Stephan Michael Stearns between the 2nd day of July 2019 and this 26th day of February 2024. And maybe that's just because that's the day that she was missing, and they ended up, saying that she died. Maybe that's what it is, but I don't know. I don't know. Did in violation of Florida statute and knowingly possess any photograph, motion picture, exhibit, show, representation, image, data, computer depiction. I can't say that, sorry, or other presentation. So I'm wondering if these are if there's images on the computer, and if there is, how did she not know? Which in whole or in part. So it says in whole or in part. Stephan Michael Stearns knows to include any redacted conduct by a child, and in so doing possess 10 or more images of any form of child, I think that's essay, and the content of at least one image contains one or more of the following: a child who is younger than the age of 5. I don't know if I can say this. Sato, A, B-U-S-E, Sato kind, involving a child, battery involving a child. I think you can read the word there, involving a child. And it ain't Beauty and the Beast. Or any movie involving a child, regardless of length and regardless of whether the movie contains sound. I was like, whoa. What? Now, these don't say like redacted name. So these could be these could be other children. But if this was all one child, I will be blown out of the friggin' water when it comes to people in cases. This will even take Letitia. And I didn't think anybody would take that wand for a while. And if mom knew and that comes out, which, we're all thinking that it's going to be like, what in the hell? And this little girl was still smiling, beautiful. I mean, we haven't heard anything about this little girl that's, that's bad, like, or not, like she didn't do nothing. Like she wasn't getting bad grades. She wasn't acting out. She seemed like a very sweet girl. I mean, it sucks that Maddie is going to be the one to get her justice, her self-justice, and then other little girls and maybe other little boys' justice too. Yeah, just, oh my gosh. So we'll read through the dates here. So the next one is the 19th day of June to the 26th day of February, the 12th day of July, 2019, and the 26th day of February, 2024. The 19th day of June, 2019, and the 26th day of February, 2024. And I just redacted the whole last paragraph of these because it was just easier to do that than the words. But we read through all of them. The 19th day of June, 2019, the 22nd day of July, 2022, and the 26th day of February, 2024. 22nd day of July, 2022, and the 26th day of February. The 25th day of July, 2022, and the 26th day of February. I'm gonna have to write all these down, get like a calendar out. Between the 26th day of July and the 26th day of February. I'm sorry, and this was the 26th of July, 2022, February 2024. Almost 2 years straight. 19th day of June, 2019. I wonder how Jen Soto feels reading it, if she's read these documents yet. Wonder if she's listening. How you feel about this, Jen Soto? June 2023 and the February 2024 day. It was the 17th day of June. I've always said I don't usually do panel guests, but if it's a missing person, I'm always all for that. The 19th day of June, but she's not missing anymore, but she was. 19th day of June, 2023, and the February 26th, 2024. And it's all the same, he knowingly possessed a photo, motion picture of some very disturbing things. Now I'm just wondering if this thing was on the damn computer. Yeah, actually, they should. They should make Jen take a look at that. Now, I wonder if they did do something crazy like that. You know what I mean? These officers can be crazy when they need to be. A shock value. Show her something, see what she says. Like, show her something that's not, maybe it's like on the bottom of like not being as horrific, and just to see what her inflection, if she has any inflection, if she has any change when she sees it, how she acts. They may. So this is the 19th day of June, 2019. Same thing, June 2019. Same thing, June 19th, 2019. Same thing, 19th, June 2019. Man, this is a bad day. June 19th, 2019. This one is the 23rd day of June, 2023, and the 26th day of February, 2024. 19th day of June, 2019. Same here. Same here. Same here. It's like he must have been downloading some stuff this day. Same there. Same here. What the hell was going on the June 19th of 2019, dude? Like, what were you doing? Well, we know what you were doing, but like, what were you doing? You're a grown man. That is the most vile, disgusting thing. That's not even, I don't even know what you call that. That's not even a man. Oh, Ladybug, that's right. He won't be. He ain't gonna make it in jail. 19th day of June again. Man, what in the heavens? 19th day of June. Wow. When I was highlighting these, I didn't realize there was this many. Good golly. I want to know what happened on the 19th day of June, other than what we've got here. Oh, and that's all of them. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. 16 so far. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22, 23, 24, sorry. 25, 26, 27, 28, 28. Wow. 28 out of the 40. Why were there 28 of these on the same date? He was doing something with animals, Christine. Yep. He had pictures of it. Now, I don't know if it was of her or if it was other kids, but it was something. Man. Oh, that's a good idea. What would that be? So, February, January, December, 2023, June. Would it be June? No, that would make her, so it'd be like, so if she was, let's just say, like, let's say she was, she would probably have been what, like a couple weeks or a couple months. I wonder. I'm trying to think. Would be like December. I don't think so. Most of these were during the summer, it seems like, which is kind of weird. Like, I mean, why was he? Maybe he had a thing for something with the summer. I don't know. This is something weird because they're all days in the summer. These are all days, June, July, August. I am not seeing anything but June, July, August, 2019 through 2020. Well, and then 2024 was the February, That July, June, and that's all of them. Yeah, they were all in the summer. Yeah, that's man. So, okay, then where was mom this day then? I just don't get any of this. When does the mom work? I'm wondering if, you know what I mean? I just don't know about that mom. I really don't know about her. I know she's hiding something. I just don't know what it is. I don't know if she knew prior to this or if it's clicking in her damn head that she messed up big time by letting her daughter around this guy or whatever it is, but there's something going on and we're seeing it in those videos. It all come together. And what we thought was unlawful possession, or we were all thinking, well, I was thinking it was like, some rugs. Apparently, it wasn't. It was all these. Absolutely, she knew. Yeah. Tracy Lacey. I like that. You think she knew years ago? I think she did too. Or did she do oh my gosh, Jan, I hope not. Hope not. Oh my gosh, can you imagine your own mother? But I mean, your own mother, really, though, right now. Your own mother. Your own mother. Like, I mean, it's just, it's too late now. Just like in Audrey's case with her damn grandparents. The grandpa, we're going to do Audrey's law. Like he had just made up that whole law himself. It's like, well, you should have maybe thought about that maybe beforehand. We wouldn't need a law right now. You know what I mean? If you would have protected your granddaughter. Yes. But we're not complete strangers, Ashley. I just never heard your voice really before. Roseanne, I know, right? She said, "How do you miss your child's B-day? I worked as a nurse forever, but I put in a day for the day off for special occasions." Exactly. I mean, everybody has those, birthdays, anniversaries, weddings, dinners. You have to take off work for things. You have vacation time. It was a Sunday. What the hell is she working out on a Sunday? Like, I wonder what this lady does for a living. I have no idea. I mean, I do care because I'm wondering, but I mean, I wonder, like, what does she do if she's working on a Sunday? I know I served tables. I worked on Sundays and every Sunday and it sucked. I hated it. It was the worst thing ever. Oh, yes, CJK. I'd like to know if Madeline ever attempted to tell her grandmother or if her mom told her not to. Hey, Mind of Monsters. I like that name. Third shift. So, third shift, you get off at like 7, 8 in the morning. What, she had to go to bed or something? Like, I mean, what the hell? I just want to know what she actually does because I don't think we've really like figured, like, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you guys, but figure that out, like switching the screens, not my looks. I don't think so anyway. I just think that if she could have switched the birthday around, that's the only thing with me. It's her 13th. She's turning to be a teenager. I mean, I don't know. Like, to me, every birthday is important. I like special occasions, but with it being your 13th birthday, like, I just think that you would just schedule, like it wasn't her birthday that day. Her birthday was on like the 22nd, 23rd. So they weren't even celebrating on her actual date of birth. So why couldn't they do it Saturday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Why did it have to be on that Sunday? That's the only thing I kind of am like side-eyeing about it. Why did it have to be that day? Because she's turning 13. She only does that once. I would want to be there if I had a child, they were turning 13. Hell yeah. And the double digits, number 10, that would be a good one, Number 5 is probably a cool one. But there, I don't know. There's just like, there's times like, I mean, there's birthdays I understand, like you maybe can't make them to some birthdays, but that's like it's a big one. I feel like 13. Like she was looking forward to turning 13. If nothing for anything else, she was going to go live in the woods, she said. I mean, for her to say she was going to like to go live in the woods, that's when I knew this little girl was like broke in. Because if you're willing to go live out in the woods, then stay with you're a nice home, warm home. That's like your safe spot. Then there's something going on at home that's preventing you from wanting to stay there. Hey, Victorine. Yeah. When I was in IT, I was on call. Well, see, that makes sense, Doodlebug. I mean, if you have to go on call, you have to go on call. But she just said I had to work. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just the way that it was like presented and stuff. It was just kind of like, oh. Yeah. And my internet took out and not enough funds in accounts. So I go, oh, cat's life. I hate that. Call them tomorrow and ask them if they'll waive it. Sometimes they'll waive it. I know my mama was always overdrawn. Overdrafted. She'd be like, crap, I wrote another check. And she's like, I don't know if I'll have the money in there tomorrow, if it'll be the next day. She was just always one of those people that had to plan by day. She was a server, so that's why she planned by day. And then when she stopped serving, she planned by like week or month because she was on a fixed income. So I could totally understand. So I would call them, be like, hey, I didn't mean for that to come out. Just, I don't know. They usually will waive it. My daughter's 13th was like a holiday here with everything she wanted. I'd never miss it. Oh, ALR, that's so sweet. I don't even know what I did on my 13th. I'm sure my mom made me a cake and I had a birthday at my house. That's what I had every year. And she made me the same thing every year. I mean, it was just like, I was looking forward to that. It was chicken and noodles for the longest time. And then me and my brother switched, and I switched to lasagna and he switched to chicken and noodles. And that's what she made us every year, homemade. And she would make us like her homemade cake. Even when we got older, we didn't want a store-bought cake. We were like, no, Mom, you make us a cake. They were so good. Her secret was a tablespoon of mayonnaise. It works, people. It'll keep it moist forever. It should be the death penalty. Christine, I don't know how she functioned. I don't know how Madeline functioned. She seems like, like a sweet, sweet girl. I don't picture you talking to her and then her opening her mouth and being nothing but nice. I'm wondering if anybody saw like a change in her, or if they thought just puberty, like, oh, just going through puberty. I just don't see it. Jen said Stephan had to go pick her up and take her to school. Yes, I saw that. So I'm not sure about that, Truth and Justice. I was wondering the same thing because it says that he lives with her. Like, and I think it even lists the same address on his papers. Let's see if I have them up. I don't know if it has his address on here. I don't think it is on this one. It doesn't look like it. But I thought he had the same address listed as hers. But if you guys know, let me know in the chat. See, CJK, that's what I mean. Like if there were changes like a parent to our teachers, that's what I mean. Like, or if they just kind of thought too, oh, she's just going through puberty, because like that's at that age. I hope not. Thanks, Otto. You guys helped me pick these glasses. They're two-toned. That's a really good question, CJK. That's what I was thinking too. Maybe they groomed her to never complain. Yeah. And there are kids like that, or they're so ashamed of what's happening to them that they're blaming themselves, that they don't even want to tell anybody. They don't want to talk about it. They just shut down when it happens. And at this point, that girl was shutting down. She was. Man. Oh, Solo. Man, you must have been one hell of a time, though, when you were doing all that. Oh, man. I had to make a little joke out of it. But yeah, no, I had good grades, but I never wanted to go to school. That was my thing. Thank you, Mind of Monsters. Mind of Monsters, it's on a couple of different pages. The arrest affidavit has his address, and it's the same as the condo. I thought I saw that somewhere. I think I have them. his arrest affidavit up here too. Yep, sure do. Yeah, 412 Santa Maria Drive, number 107, Kissimmee, Florida. Yep, you're right. I'll pull this up. Thank you. I just happen to have this like right up on the computer too. Yeah, right here, address. So that's where he's putting his address out. So where was he staying at the night before? Because I said that too. I was like, well, where was he at? What was he doing? Why was he happen to come there? Was he busy dropping off her laptop and her phone over to the trash can? So she misspoke, old Jen Soto, and said he had to come and pick her up. I think that it could have been a misslip of the mouth. And maybe that's why old Jen has not done one interview. After that second interview, she hasn't said anything. She didn't even say, thank you for finding my daughter. Thank you to the volunteers, the searchers, investigators, the process, everybody. And if she wants to come out and just say just that and say, the Stephan stuff, I don't want to address right now, but I do want to thank you for my daughter. I wouldn't be really okay with it. Like, I would want more. I'm not going to lie about that, but I would be more okay with that than nothing, than crickets. I mean, man. Yes, Victorine. She's, I want to stop saying these kids need justice. They just need to live in peace and happiness. Did you guys hear about Harmony Montgomery? I don't know when they did it. Let me see. They pronounced her as deceased. Like, you know what I'm talking about. Like her death, it says, judge grants request to declare Harmony Montgomery legally dead. It's very sad. It's very sad, especially when you've covered a case, like, I mean, we all know that she's not here. And we all know what happened to her. We all know that she was trucked around in a damn tote bag, a suitcase. I mean, everything that you could think of. She was put in a ceiling. She was put in the back of a car. She was put in the back of a trunk of a friend's car. She was put into a stroller with 2 other kids when she was just a mesh of nothing. So, I mean, her poor mother in this picture, I used to say a lot about her mom. I used to say a lot about her mom. I really did. And I still have my opinions, but this picture, man, this one, I can feel it. I can feel her pain. What did I miss? Oh, she's like, I'm not leaving. I was like, oh, what's going on? I thought something bad happened. Yes. Yeah, I mean, oh my lordy. Oh my Lord. Like, just seeing her mom, I don't know if you can see her close up, but you could just tell she's been crying. But I will say, her skin looks fantastic. It does. I would not be looking that fantastic. I mean, yeah, it says legally dead. And her mother became administrator of her estate. Oh my, I didn't know about that part. Oh my goodness. She finally got her baby back. This is crazy. Like, a part of her. Do you know what I mean? Not her baby, but her estate. She'll probably never have her. She'll probably never have her baby back. A little asshole was not going to tell us now. He's really not going to tell us because he's the arrogant, piece of, I really don't like him. I really don't. That case took too long, it seemed like, to go to trial. It just seemed like it just took too long. And it took too long to really declare her dead. But I guess they wanted to get the trial maybe over with. But yeah, I mean, he came in, he came in during jury selection. He's smiling, sticking his tongue out. And then after jury was selected, he was out. He was gone. He's like, I don't want to go to court. I'm not going. It's crazy. Hey, Squeaky Wheel. Where they describe him literally beating that little girl to death with his fist. Yeah, while his wife sat there and listened to it. Yep, Squeaky Wheel. Yep. Sure did. Sure did. That's what this Jen Soto, that's why when I said she's giving me freaking Kayla Montgomery vibes, that's what she gives me. She gives me, I might have just sat there and let this happen right under my nose and I didn't do anything about it. And then Kayla said she gave her chicken nuggets and crap with her hand like this. Like, I mean, get out of here, you know? It's crazy. I have a feeling, and I hope. I hope Kayla gets out. I hope she doesn't hurt anybody, but I hope she does something stupid and gets her put back in jail for a long, long time. I don't want her to hurt anybody doing that. Yeah, law passed that forces people like him to be in court. Absolutely, they need to. He needs to be there. I mean, the judge was threatening to tape Letitia's head to the back to the back of the chair, pretty much. He was like, I will put your hands in cuffs if I have to, because she was making all the hand gestures. Like, what the heck? What's wrong with people? There's something really wrong with people, you know? I just don't get it. Let me see if I really do want to go over that Riley Strand case tomorrow. It's just so interesting to me how these kids just disappear. Now it looks almost like the last photo that they have of Riley. It almost looks like he's by water. So I'm wondering if that's going to be one of those cases where he got really drunk and fell in water. But we're going to talk about that case tomorrow for sure, because it seems very, very interesting. Now let's see let me see about our other cases we've been covering. I was trying to see. There was one. I can't find it now. I must have went past it. But has anyone heard of anything with the Kansas City guys? The guys, you know, that froze to death? Has anyone heard anything about them? I'm been meaning to look it up, like to see. I mean, I haven't seen anything. We did one. Why is it not up here? Didn't we just do a video? We did a live over somebody that was, I can't think of who it was that was missing. Now I can't remember. Hey, Cindy. New Hampshire introduced a bill to force people charged with felonies to attend their trials because of Adam. That is amazing. And I hope that's a bill. Now that is something I like. Yes. Roseanne, I don't know. I really feel Sebastian's just that case is, it's like, where is he? And I didn't know his dad was a deputy sheriff. I was like, dang. But he also, there's something that I caught in the interview with Pascal, and his dad says he doesn't allow him to play. He has a PS4. So when I said he goes to dad's house and he probably has internet access over there, he does. He does. But dad said it's only access to his friends, like his dad's friends. So only his dad accepts people as his friends. So if he were to talk to anybody, his dad would know, because PS4 is only his friends. He doesn't have like a headset where he can talk or anything. But he said, I know this because he goes, he'll be sitting in his recliner. I'll be sitting in my recliner. He'll be playing Call of Duty and I'll be playing, and he says, a game. But you can't play those both on one PS4. You'd have to have two separate consoles. And no one thought, I mean, I heard that and I was like, wait a minute. He'll be playing Call of Duty. You'll be playing this game. You have to have two PlayStation 2s or 4s. So you'd have to have two PlayStation 4s in order to do that. So how does he know he's not 100% sure talking to someone? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm telling you, the bully thing, I'm sticking with it. I'm sticking with kids at school as far as now, because I don't know about the mom or the stepdad. I thought that they looked genuinely concerned, but maybe it's because we're just coming off the back heels of something that's so crazy. Well, thank you, Mary Beth. She said, Tanya, you look so studious tonight with your glasses. Sophisticated and chic. Thank you. I need these bad boys when I'm reading. Well, that is an awesome idea, Harlow. I think stepdad might be more tuna than I thought. No, I'm really thinking, I think that, I don't know. I feel like he was put in a car. I feel like he was in a car. Like his dad even thinks that. And he's a deputy sheriff. I mean, the guy probably knows what he's talking about a little bit. I mean, he came out, he didn't really say, he said that Sebastian's never told him anything about his mom or his stepdad. He says his life's good at home. He loves his puppies. But Victorine, there is some news though. Pascal did an interview, and I'm trying to get a hold of Pascal through Twitter just to see if I could use his interview. I would just like to ask before I just use it. You know what I mean? I could use it and then commentate over it. That's fair use, but I don't know. I don't know. But if I have to, I'll take notes and we'll go over the notes. But it's literally the whole interview is so good. I wanted to play the whole interview for you guys, get your reaction, and then go back through it because it's that good. I don't know either, Chief of Justice, why they haven't charged them for Maddie's unaliving. I'm thinking they're getting their stuff in order. Is he really? I wonder if he's going over this. I'll say I'm almost done. Let me go to YouTube. That guy goes live so many times. Like I can't keep up with him sometimes. Like he's good. He's got the energy that I need. Well, Madeline said his mom knows something, 60 more child. Or said, I wonder what he's talking about. Same thing. Oh, it's the same thing as me. So he's probably just, oh wait, this was earlier. He was on. He's still on. Okay. I think I saw that. He was on before I got on. Wow. He'd be on for a minute. Harlow, it's good. Everybody should go watch it. Even if I can't get it, like, no. Yeah, of course. Yes, I will send you over. Yeah, go over there and say, hey. Oh, he's getting ready to get off. So you're going to have to go leave him a comment, but I'm going to copy this. I think he's getting ready to get off, but he said you guys are amazing. But yeah, leave him a message. Tweet him out. Say, hey, Tanya needs to get hold of you. Because I did, I messaged him and I was just like, hey, Pascal, like, I'm covering the Sebastian Rogers case. And I was wondering if I could use your interview on my channel. I was like, it was so good. It literally, I told Vincent, I said, and I'm not just saying this because I want to use it. Like out of all of the creators I've seen on this platform he's like way higher, subscriber count than me, but I feel like the same people kind of watch him that watch me. And I just wanted to, I just thought it was very well done. I thought the questions were excellent questions. The way he asked questions to get good answers. I don't know. They just were really good. He wasn't overstepping his boundaries, if that makes sense. He was being very respectful, very respectful. Oh, well, thanks, Cheryl. Pascal's not too bad. I like him. He's very high energy, and I love that. He's very high energy. Sometimes I'm like, can I have some of that energy over here? The mother gives me panic attacks, Christine said. Yeah, me too. The way she was shaking like that, I mean, I shake. I'm on medication for shaking. One day we think, we don't know. My grandfather had Parkinson's, but the way that life is going, it's leading that way, like the way I shake and stuff. And I've never, ever shook like that. And I know I've never been through the trauma of losing a child at all. I've never been through that. And I hope I never go through anything like that. But I've been through some traumas before and I've just never shook like that. And I shake. I'm a natural shaker. It was like it was forced. It was just too much. Do you know what I mean? Like, even if you're like, like breathing heavy, you're still like, you're only shaking like this. She was like thrusting them. My body was thrusting, Yes, Nurse Trixie. One of these days I will. Because I would love to have people on the panel that are like family members that are looking for missing loved ones. I'm not really big into like getting like Jennifer Coffendorfer or something on my channel. Nancy Grace, now I will say, if she wants to come on here, Nancy, I'm not paying you, but you can come on here. But I would let anybody that has a missing loved one, of course, my platform is your platform. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ashley. He's gonna be like, man, she really wants some answers. I'm one of those people. I'm so impatient. I'm so impatient. Because I was gonna write him back and be like, I was gonna tweet him and be like, maybe I should tweet you, but he's always really nice. I'm sure he won't care. Tracy said I was funny. Thank you. I try to be sometimes. I try to break up the trauma with some, or the trauma with some, I don't know, laughter, I guess. The trauma / true crime. It's a lot. Yes, Harlow, the way he was cracking his knuckles. If he was an intimidator, that's what I was wondering. I was wondering if she's going to come out with like Stockholm, say she has Stockholm, and say that he was, grooming or doing something with her too. I don't know. What did Vinny say? I was wondering about that, Mary Beth. Did he say what video was it on? I'm wondering about that because I'd be talking good about Vinny. I love him. Duty Ron is good. I don't watch a whole lot of Duty Ron, but I respect Duty Ron. You know what I mean? I respect him. Wow, Otto. That's awesome. Oh, I just get you. Oh, yeah, he was. 60 charges. Can you believe that? I mean, yeah. He has his own channel. I love that for him. It's small, and I love that too, because it's like, I think it's like 16,000 subscribers. Probably more now that it's a different day. But yeah, we go over there and we look. I think that whenever we hit like 20,000 subscribers or something, we need to get a Vinny Politan cardboard cutout to go with Nancy. I'm really thinking Nancy's in the closet right now. She's like on a desk. She looks so tall. She's like staring at me. But yeah, I mean, we get Vinny, we get Nancy. We're just going to have a whole bunch. Then maybe I just won't even go live one night. It'll just be the cardboard cutouts. Oh, you're welcome, Mary Beth. Well, thank you for going over there. Dr. G, I haven't really watched that. Dr. G. Oh, wait, no, I do. Dr. G. Is that the one that, I can't think of his name. I'm subscribed to him. Is that the one that's like so intelligent, very monotoned? He talks like this through the whole video, and he's very monotoned. That guy is awesome. If that's the guy you're talking about, he gets right to it. He's a like psychiatrist or something, or not psychologist. He's something like he's a doctor of something. But he is really good. Yes, Mind of Monsters. I do watch him. Oh, it was just Siggy. It was just something for that Pascal had. He has like a video that he did that I wanted to use. But thank you. PKC. He did say they were married. Yeah. He was saying that in the Reddit anyway. He was saying, well, if you're talking about Pickle Melon, if you're talking about Stephan, he was saying that was his stepdaughter. Really? Man, Sweetie Pie Lowe's been on top of it. I saw that like today she had the documents for, which we went over. And let me see if she put it on her community tab. Oh yeah, so this was like the stuff that we just read through. Well, 6 hours ago. I don't know. Is there another one? She did a video. No, it just looks like the last one on our community tab. So 6 hours ago. That's what we just read. Yeah. I'm subscribed to her, Ashley, but I don't really watch her too much. But she seems really nice. I need to watch more true crime. I really don't watch a whole lot of true crime, to be perfectly honest, other than like what I have to do for the live. I don't watch any other channels. When they do, like, I'll watch the channels, but not when they do true crime, like if they do other things. But I don't know. My mind's never clouded. It's really not like because I don't watch anybody else to be like, like to be like, oh, this way or that way, to be like swayed. So it's really actually really good whenever, you guys come into the chat, because I really genuinely, I don't watch any lives. I used to like, every once in a while I'd go into someone's live, maybe to, like, I'll say, hey, what's going on? And then I'd fall asleep or, something like that. But for the most part, yeah, I don't really watch a whole lot of true crime, because it's just, we deal with a lot of really sad stuff on the channel, and I need to equal it out. So what I do watch is like weird stuff. Let's see it here. what do I have? A lot of like DIYs, some political stuff, which I don't know why I'm not a political person. Unsolved mystery stuff. Like I do watch that kind of stuff. But yeah, I don't really watch a whole lot of like, I don't know. I watch a lot of celebrity stuff and I don't even know who celebrities are. I don't even know who celebrities are, but I know them by their gossip because I watch the kind of stuff that I watch just to try to like free my brain from the crazy sadness of true crime. But I love true crime and I wouldn't pick another genre ever. I've never changed my genre. Like I came on the platform, talked a little trauma, talked a little like here and there, but I didn't really ever have a channel name until we started the channel with TitaniumBuilt. And we came in hot as a true crime channel and we will be here as a true crime channel for, you know, however long you guys will have me till you guys stop watching. But if you guys don't mind taking a second, hitting that like button, it really does help my channel and I really would appreciate it. It'll help other people get to see it as well. So I'm going to jump off of here, but I will be back tomorrow. And if you guys haven't subscribed to my second channel and you want to like have somewhere fun to go, that's where we're going to be doing all the fun stuff. Let me see if I can get the link. I don't know where I put it. I thought it was up here. Here it is. Okay. But my other channel is unfiltered. So it's going to be pretty much like the other unfiltered side of me. I do know what we're going to do the first live over. So I just have to like plan it out. So I've got it finally figured out. But I'm going to jump off of here. I hope you guys have a great night and try to watch something funny, you know, get your mind feeling okay. Oh, thank you, Doodlebug. I'll look at them tomorrow. I was going to look my email tomorrow. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys all tomorrow on the live. Bye, guys.